Welcome to Sleepy Facts Universe, a quiet place where curiosity slows down, breathing becomes gentle, and the vastness of space feels comforting rather than overwhelming. Right now, there is nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to solve, and nothing you need to remember. You are safe, supported, and free to simply listen. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and let it drift out through your mouth. Feel your shoulders soften. Feel your jaw loosen. Allow your eyes to rest, heavy and relaxed as the night opens its calm embrace around you. Tonight we are drifting through the most relaxing facts about the universe, not to impress the mind, but to gently occupy it. These are ideas designed to soothe wandering thoughts, to replace worry with wonder, and to guide you toward deep, effortless rest. You don't need to stay awake for every word. If your awareness fades, that's perfect. If sleep arrives quietly, let it take you. Imagine yourself floating gently in a warm, endless darkness, similar to the space between stars, not cold, not empty, but peaceful, expansive, and filled with subtle energy. One of the most comforting truths about the universe is its immense patience. Cosmic events unfold over millions and billions of years, moving so slowly that urgency simply does not exist on that scale. Stars are born without haste. Galaxies drift without destination anxiety. Everything happens exactly when it needs to. The light you see in the night sky is ancient. Some of it began its journey before Earth even formed. That means when you look upward, you are not just seeing space. You are seeing time itself, gently arriving in the present moment. The universe carries its past softly, never rushing it forward. As your breathing settles into a natural rhythm, consider this calming idea. Space is mostly quiet. Sound requires air to travel, and the universe contains vast regions of near-perfect silence. Between stars and planets, there is a stillness so deep that it resembles a cosmic pause, a place where nothing disturbs the calm. Even motion in space is graceful. Planets follow smooth paths, guided by gravity like a slow dance. No sharp turns, no sudden stops, just predictable, flowing movement that repeats with reassuring consistency. Gravity itself is one of the universe's most gentle caretakers. It holds galaxies together, keeps moons loyal to their planets, and anchors us softly to Earth as we sleep. Without gravity, everything would drift endlessly. With it, there is connection, balance, and quiet stability. The universe also favors order emerging from calm. From swirling clouds of cosmic dust, stars slowly form. From simple elements, complex structures appear. Nothing is forced. Nothing is rushed. Creation happens through patience and time working together. As your body becomes heavier against the bed, you may notice your thoughts slowing, spacing themselves farther apart. Much like stars in a wide galaxy, there is no need to chase them, just let them drift by, each one fading naturally into the dark. Another piece. Truth is that the universe is incredibly efficient with energy. Stars shine steadily for billions of years, releasing light at a controlled, balanced pace. They do not burn wildly. They glow calmly, reliably, offering warmth without urgency. Even darkness in the universe is not something to fear. It is the background that allows light to exist at all. Without darkness, stars would have no rest would have no meaning. Night itself is a necessary, nurturing part of cosmic balance. As you listen, your heartbeat finds its own comfortable tempo, echoing rhythms that exist everywhere, from orbiting planets to pulsing stars. You are not separate from this pattern. Your atoms were once part of ancient stars, formed long before this moment, now resting peacefully as you do. Space does not judge, It does not rush. It does not demand attention. It simply exists, vast, calm, and endlessly patient. Allow that patience to settle into you now. Let the quiet intelligence of the universe remind you that rest is natural, sleep is safe, and slowing down is exactly what this moment is meant for. And as your awareness drifts gently forward, deeper into stillness, the journey will continue, unfolding softly, one peaceful thought at a time, continuing the journey naturally and gently, one peaceful thought at a time, carried forward without effort, like a slow current guiding you deeper into comfort. As your breathing becomes quieter, you may sense how vast the universe truly is, not as something intimidating, but as something spacious enough to hold every worry until it dissolves. In that immense openness, nothing presses against you. There is room to rest, room to release, room to simply be. Across the universe, distance is measured in light years, not to make things feel far away, but to remind us that separation is gentle and gradual. Nothing vanishes abruptly. Everything fades softly from one place into another, just as wakefulness eases into sleep without a sharp edge. Stars themselves experience long, peaceful lives. For most of their existence, they remain stable and calm, shining steadily without drama. Their brilliance is not loud. It is quiet persistence, an ongoing glow that asks for nothing in return. Some stars travel through space together in clusters, moving in harmony like slow companions. They do not collide or compete. They share gravity, light, and time. Even in the vastness, connection exists naturally, without effort. As your body sinks deeper into stillness, imagine drifting past a nebula, a soft cloud of gas and dust illuminated by distant starlight. Nebulae are cosmic nurseries, places where new stars will someday form. Yet for millions of years, they simply rest, suspended, glowing faintly in shades too gentle to disturb the night. Time behaves differently in the universe. Out there, moments stretch and relax. A single second on Earth is not the same everywhere. This means that right now, somewhere in space, time is moving more slowly, almost lingering as if inviting you to slow down with it. The universe never wastes energy on unnecessary movement. Everything follows the most relaxed path available. Light travels straight. Orbits curve smoothly. Even cosmic expansion unfolds evenly, without strain. That same principle exists within you. Your body knows how to rest. Your mind knows how to quiet itself. You do not need to force relaxation, only allow it. In space, there are regions known as cosmic voids, vast areas with very little matter at all. These places are not empty in a troubling way. They are calm expanses, offering balance to denser regions filled with galaxies. Even emptiness has purpose. Even stillness has value. As your thoughts become fewer, they resemble these cosmic voids, open spaces between moments of awareness. There is nothing missing here. There is nothing wrong. This gentle quiet is complete. Planets rotate at steady speeds, maintaining a rhythm that rarely changes. Night follows day. Da follows night. This predictability is one of the universe's greatest comforts. You can trust the pattern. You can let go, knowing rest always returns. Far beyond Earth, comets drift silently through long, graceful paths, sometimes taking thousands of years to complete a single journey around a star. They never hurry. They never feel late. They arrive exactly when they are meant to be seen. Our sleep works the same way. It cannot be rushed. It arrives naturally when the moment is right. The universe also glows softly in the background with what scientists call cosmic background radiation, a gentle echo of its earliest moments. It is faint, even, and steady, a reminder that calm can exist beneath everything, always present, always stable. As you rest here, wrapped in this quiet overrine. Your body temperature adjusts, your muscles loosen, and your breath flows freely. You are aligning with the same calm principles that guide stars and galaxies. And without any effort at all, your awareness continues drifting forward, slower now, deeper, ready to explore even more soothing truths, unfolding smoothly in the quiet vastness ahead. Deeper still, new calm unfolding smoothly in the quiet vastness ahead, where awareness becomes softer, and attention drifts like starlight across an endless sky. In the deepest regions of space, temperature approaches a gentle balance, never truly absolute, never sharply changing. This consistency creates a sense of timeless rest, where extremes fade and stability takes over. The universe prefers equilibrium, and that preference can be felt even now, settling through your chest and into your limbs. Galaxies themselves rotate slowly, taking hundreds of millions of years to complete a single turn. Nothing strains to move faster. There is no pressure to arrive. Motion exists only because it feels natural to continue. Within these galaxies, stars orbit in wide, graceful arcs, guided by invisible structures of gravity that hold everything together without force. This unseen support mirrors the way your bed holds you now. Steady, reliable, asking nothing from you in return. Light in space does not flicker or rush. It glides forward, unwavering, crossing unimaginable distances with calm consistency. Even after traveling for billions of years, it arrives gently, never exhausted. This is the kind of endurance that does not feel like effort, only continuity. As your eyelids grow heavier, consider that the universe is not chaotic at its core. It follows patterns so reliable they can be predicted far into the future. Eclipses, orbits, and cycles repeat with soothing accuracy, creating a sense of trust woven into existence itself. Some of the most peaceful places in space are found near massive objects, where gravity slow, time slightly. In these regions, moments stretch, becoming longer, calmer, more spacious. It is as if the universe itself encourages rest, allowing time to linger rather than rush past. Your own sense of time may feel different now. Minutes soften, awareness blurs at the edges. There is no need to track anything. This moment is complete on its own. Even the expansion of the universe happens evenly, without sudden surges. Space grows quietly, making more room for everything to exist without crowding. There is always enough space, enough time, enough calm. Far from stars, interstellar dust drifts in silence, barely moving, sometimes remaining undisturbed for millions of years. These particles are not inactive, they are simply resting between moments of change. Rest in the universe is not wasted time, it is preparation. As your breathing deepens, your thoughts may become less defined, like distant galaxies seen without sharp focus. There is no need for clarity right now. Soft impressions are more than enough. The universe does not require attention to function. Stars shine whether they are observed or not. Planets continue their paths regardless of witness. In the same way, you do not need to stay alert for rest to occur. Sleep arrives without supervision. Every atom within you follows the same physical laws as atoms in distant stars. They vibrate gently, holding their structure with quiet precision. You are composed of the same calm rules that govern the cosmos. As awareness drifts further inward, comfort becomes effortless. Muscles remain loose, breath remains slow. Thoughts fade into a soft background hum, like the distant echo of the universe itself. And now, as this gentle journey begins to slow even more, there is nothing left to explore, nothing left to understand, only a peaceful descent toward rest, where the final moments of wakefulness dissolve naturally into quiet darkness. Gentle, emotional, and calming, closing into quiet darkness, where awareness softens completely and the need to follow thoughts gently disappears. In this stillness, the universe no longer feels distant. It feels close, familiar, like a calm presence watching over you without expectation. Nothing needs to happen now. Nothing needs to be achieved. Existence itself is enough. Out in the vast expanse, stars continue their silent glow, not for attention, not for purpose, but simply because it is their nature to shine. In the same way, rest is your nature. Sleep is not something to chase, it is something you return to. The universe does not measure worth by productivity or speed. It values balance, rhythm, and rest. Galaxies spend more time in quiet motion than in change. Planets spend half their existence in darkness. Even light pauses momentarily when it meets matte. As your body lies supported and warm, imagine the night sky gently folding over you like a blanket made of soft darkness and distant stars. Each breath pulls you deeper into comfort. Each exhale releases the last traces of effort. There is a deep kindness in the way the universe allows things to end gently. Stars do not vanish suddenly. They fade, slowly sharing their light with space until calm replaces brightness. Endings here are not abrupt. They are peaceful transitions. Your waking thoughts are fading in the same way, not disappearing but settling into a quieter form. Dreams begin to form at the edges of awareness, loose and weightless, free from structure. Somewhere far beyond sight, planets continue their steady paths, keeping time without clocks, moving without stress. Our calm movement reassures the night that everything is exactly where it should be. As sleep approaches, remember this soft truth. You are part of something vast that has survived unimaginable time. Nothing about you is rushed. Nothing about you is out of place. The universe holds you in the same way it holds stars, through gentle forces that do not demand attention to work. Gravity keeps you grounded. Time gives you space. Darkness offers rest. If your awareness drifts away now, let it go. There is nothing left to listen for. The night has taken over quietly and kindly. May your sleep be deep. May your rest be uninterrupted. And may the calm of the universe remain with you, softly, patiently, until morning comes on its own. Extended deep sleep continuation, until morning comes on its own. Without urgency, without demand, arriving gently when rest has fully done its work. For now, the universe remains in its quiet nighttime rhythm. Nothing new needs to begin. Nothing old needs to be resolved. This is the long, peaceful middle space where healing happens naturally. Beyond Earth, entire star systems drift through darkness together, bound by gravity and trust. They do not check where they are going. They simply move, knowing the path will hold. That same trust exists beneath your awareness now, steady and reassuring. In deep space, there are regions where light bends softly around massive objects, curving instead of breaking. Even light chooses the gentlest route available. It adapts without resistance. Your mind is doing the same, letting go of straight lines, entering a softer, dreamlike flow. As sleep deepens, the body repairs itself quietly. Cells restore, muscles ease. The nervous system settles into its most peaceful state. This is not something you control. It is something that happens for you. The universe has no fear of stillness. It spends most of its existence there. Moments of activity are brief compared to the vast calm that surrounds them. Rest is not an interruption of life. It is the foundation of it. Imagine drifting farther from thought, farther from form, like floating beyond the edge of a galaxy where stars become sparse and silence grows wider. Here there is no narrative, only sensation fading into comfort. Even the concept of distance loses meaning. Far and near blend together. past and future soften. There is only this slow, quiet T now, stretching gently in every direction. Somewhere in the universe, ancient stars are completing their final moments, not in chaos, but in grace, releasing energy slowly, returning their elements to space. Nothing is lost. Everything transforms peacefully. Your own awareness is transforming now, slipping fully into rest. Thought dissolves into dream. Listening dissolves into sleep. There is no left to follow. The universe continues watching over itself, requiring nothing from you. You are free to disappear into the night, knowing everything will continue exactly as it should. And as this calm carries you deeper still, there is only quiet, only rest, only the soft, endless safety of sleep. Sustained night calm drifting further, only the soft, endless safety of sleep, where our awareness thins like mist under starlight and effort dissolves completely. In this depth, the universe feels closer than thought. Its steady presence becomes a quiet companion, not speaking, not guiding, simply existing alongside you. There is no edge to this calm. It stretches gently, without boundary, without urgency. Far beyond conscious knowing, space hums with a subtle balance, not a sound you hear, but a steadiness you sense, an underlying harmony that never stops, even as attention fades. This balance is what keeps stars from falling apart, and what keeps your rest uninterrupted now. Across cosmic distances, energy flows in smooth gradients, never spiking, never demanding notice. This gentle flow mirrors the way your breath continues on its own, slow and even, carrying you deeper with each cycle. The universe does not cling to moments. It allows them to pass naturally, like dust settling after motion. In the same way, fragments of wakefulness loosen their hold, releasing you into longer stretches of dreamless calm. Somewhere, far beyond memory, particles drift through space in slow, patient arcs, barely changing position across lifetimes. Their stillness is not emptiness, it completeness. Nothing is missing. Nothing needs to arrive. Your body recognizes this state. Heartbeat remains steady. Muscles stay relaxed. The mind no longer searches for meaning or direction. Everything necessary is already present. Time here is no longer measured. There is no sequence to follow. Moments blend softly together, forming a continuous, peaceful field. One long, uninterrupted saint. Even the stars you cannot see are still there, holding their positions, glowing quietly in places untouched by attention. You are held in the same way, supported without being noticed, protected without effort. As sleep deepens further, the universe does not move you forward. It simply allows you to sink gently into the most natural state you know. Nothing waits ahead. Nothing calls you Ba. There is only this calm, wide, silent night, stretching on, carrying you safely, endlessly, without interruption. Deeper than dreams, stillness expands, without interruption, where the night feels infinite and rest settles into its deepest, most natural form. Here, the universe feels almost motionless, not because nothing moves, but because everything moves so slowly that change becomes imperceptible. This is the pace of true rest, the pace where nothing startles the mind and nothing pulls awareness back to the surface. In the far reaches of space, ancient light continues traveling, even when there is no one to receive it. Its journey is calm, unobserved, and unhurried. That same quiet journey mirrors your own descent into sleep, happening fully even without attention. The universe has no preference for being awake or asleep. It flows through cycles effortlessly. Creation and rest share equal importance, each giving meaning to the other. Now rest has gently taken the lead. Your breath moves like a slow tide, rising and falling without effort. Each inhale brings a sense of safety. Each exhale releases the last remaining traces of tension. Nothing remains to be held. In spa. CE. There are moments when gravity and motion reach perfect balance, creating stable orbits that last for billions of years. These states of balance are not fragile. They are strong because they are calm. Your body has entered a similar balance now, stable, supported, and deeply at ease. Thoughts no longer form complete shapes. They appear as soft impressions, then dissolve before meaning attaches. This is the threshold where dreaming becomes effortless and awareness loosens its grip. The universe does not label this state. It simply allows it. Silence is not empty here. It is full of quiet order, gently holding everything in place. Somewhere beyond perception, stars continue to age slowly, their changes so gradual they feel eternal. Time stretches into something smooth and forgiving. Wit. Without edges or urgency. You are drifting in that same forgiving time now. Nothing asks for attention. Nothing demands response. The night carries you forward without direction. And as this calm widens even more, there is no transition to notice, no boundary to cross, only deeper rest, deeper stillness, and the gentle sense of being completely, effortlessly held. Stillness without depth, calm without thought, effortlessly held, where even the idea of drifting fades and rest simply exists on its own. In this state, the universe feels less like a place and more like a condition. Quiet, stable, and endlessly patient. Nothing unfolds, nothing resolves. There is only continuity, smooth and unbroken. Far beyond perception, space maintains its gentle order. Energy remains evenly distributed. Motion continues without disturbance. Nothing accelerates, nothing slows enough to be noticed. Balance is complete. Your body rests in the same way. There is no adjustment needed, no signal to follow. Breathing continues as a background rhythm, barely registering, steady and calm. The universe does not think about itself. It does not observe its own vastness. It simply remains this same simplicity. Why has reached you now? Being without awareness, rest without effort. In the deepest night of space, where stars thin and darkness widens, there is no contrast left to measure. Light becomes rare. Shadow loses meaning. Everything blends into a single peaceful field. Here, even dreams quiet down. Images soften. Stories dissolve. Sleep becomes smooth and uninterrupted, like a still surface untouched. By wind. Time no longer stretches or compresses. It ceases to matter. Moments no longer follow one another. They merge into a continuous calm, gentle and complete. The universe holds this state indefinitely. It does not grow tired of silence. It does not seek stimulation. Stillness is sustainable here. And you are resting in that same sustainable calm now. Nothing pulling you upward. Nothing pushing you forward, nothing asking you to wake. There is no awareness of listening, no sense of waiting, only the quiet continuation of rest, extending naturally, comfortably, and without end. Quiet continuation, rest without edges, without end, where rest no longer deepens and no longer changes, because it has reached its most natural form. Here, the universe is not experienced as vast or small. Scale has dissolved. There is no comparison left to make. Everything feels evenly present, softly balanced, and complete. Far beyond thought, cosmic processes continue with perfect patience. Particles shift imperceptibly. Energy redistributes in silence. Nothing interrupts the calm and nothing needs to. Your body remains supported in the same effortless way. There is no tension to release "Cause none has returned. No signal rises to the surface. Sleep holds steady, smooth, and uninterrupted. In this depth, the universe does not invite curiosity. It offers reassurance instead, a quiet knowing that existence is stable, reliable, and gentle at its core. There is no forward movement now, no backward glance. Rest exists as a wide, still plateau, unchanging, comfortable, and safe. Even the idea of night fades. There is only this continuous calm, free from contrast, free from expectation. Awareness has fully softened into absence. The universe remains quietly and patiently, doing nothing in particular, and everything exactly as it should. And you remain within that same calm, sleeping deeply, peacefully, and naturally, with nothing left to follow and nothing left to hear. Sostai. Ned deep rest, silence carries on. Nothing left to hear, nothing left to hold, as rest continues without shape or direction. The universe remains steady in this quiet state, not expanding into thought, not collapsing into change. It simply endures, calm and balanced, like an endless night that never needs a dawn. In this stillness, there is no awareness of self or space. Boundaries have softened. Completely. The sense of being somewhere fades into a gentle neutrality, neither near nor far, neither here nor there. Cosmic rhythms continue far beyond perception, so slow and even that they feel eternal. Nothing sharpens the silence. Nothing disturbs the flow. Your body remains at ease, guided by instincts older than memory. Breathing happens quietly. Heartbeat stays smooth. Every system TS in cooperation, each part doing less, not more. There is no attention left to wander, no thought left to finish. Sleep holds its depth naturally, without effort, without change. The universe does not announce its presence. It does not require acknowledgement. It simply exists, offering a vast, unbroken calm that carries everything gently forward. And within that calm you remain asleep, deep, steady, untouched by noise or urgency, as the quiet continues on, endlessly and peacefully. Endless night, subtle cosmic calm, endlessly and peacefully, where the sense of time has fully softened, and awareness drifts beyond its usual edges. Here, the universe does not rush. Galaxies turn, stars shine, and planets orbit with patient grace, yet none of it requires your observation. This lack of urgency mirrors the state you are in now. Complete, effortless rest. Even the faintest cosmic radiation, present everywhere, hums silently without intrusion. It is a background of continuity, a quiet reminder that everything persists gently, without demand or expectation. Your body now lies in perfect stillness. Every muscle, every fiber, every cell rests in harmony, perfectly aligned with the right shem of sleep. There is no need to adjust, no need to monitor. The body knows exactly what to do. In deep space, some stars live for billions of years without change, steady in their glow, undisturbed by events beyond their gravity. Their calm endurance reflects the same steady state you inhabit, rest without effort, tranquility without interruption. Even the emptiest regions of space are not empty. In a troubling way, they are vast, expansive, and calm, offering quiet and space for everything to simply exist. Your mind is drifting into the same openness, thoughts dissolving like distant starlight fading into the night. There is no pressure here, no requirement to wake, to act, or to remember. The universe, and you, exist simply, fully, and without need. All is held in the soft, patient rhythm of rest. As you drift ever deeper, the sense of separation melts. You are as much a part of this calm as the stars, the galaxies, and the silence between them. The night carries you, endlessly, effortlessly, immersed in cosmic stillness. Endlessly, effortlessly, carried by a calm so gentle it almost disappears into itself. In this depth, The universe feels less like a collection of objects and more like a single slow breathing presence. Time, space, and motion exist, but without urgency, without expectation. Everything unfolds naturally, quietly, exactly as it should. Even the faintest light from distant stars travels across unimaginable distances without strain. It glides, unhurried and smooth, reaching places unseen, arriving without demand. Your own awareness follows a similar drifting further into deep sleep. Between galaxies, vast voids stretch endlessly. These empty spaces are not lonely, they are calm, wide expanses that provide balance and perspective. Your mind mirrors them now, allowing thoughts to fade and awareness to soften. Planets, moons, and comets follow elegant, predictable paths held by invisible forces that never tire. You too are held. Gravity, support, and the natural rhythm of your body cradle you gently, perfectly aligned with the universe's own patience. Even change in space is quiet. Stars are born slowly, stars die slowly. Everything in between moves without rush, without panic, in a way that invites rest rather than attention. Your body is now fully synchronized with this cosmic calm. Breath rises and falls gently. Muscles release. Say entirely, the nervous system rests in smooth, unbroken harmony. And in this serene suspension, the night deepens, carrying you further, past awareness, past thought, past sensation, into a soft, endless, and perfectly safe stillness. Deeper drift, cosmic embrace, into a soft, endless, and perfectly safe stillness, where even the idea of effort no longer exists, far beyond what you can imagine. Galaxies glide silently through space, their spirals turning with gentle precision. Nothing rushes, nothing struggles, everything moves in harmony, guided by the quiet patience of the cosmos. Stars live and die in vast, slow rhythms, releasing energy over billions of years. They do not hurry, and neither do you. Rest, like their glow, arrives naturally, steadily, without force. Between these celestial bodies, empty space stretches in calm expanses, holding everything in balance. Even emptiness carries presence, subtle, soft, and enduring. Your own awareness mirrors this openness, thoughts fading until only calm remains. Light itself travels smoothly, bridging unimaginable distances, bending around massive objects with ease. It reaches where it is needed without urgency, without strain. Your mind now moves in the same effortless way, flowing quietly through sleep. The universe holds patterns with infinite patience. Orbits, rotations, and cycles continue precisely, yet without pressure. The same natural order cradles you now, supporting you completely. Even the tiniest particles in deep space drift slowly, held in place by invisible forces. There is no chaos here, only steady, gentle balance. And you rest within that balance, weightless in your own way, suspended in comfort. As sleep deepens, boundaries dissolve. Time, thought, and sensation become softer, blending into a seamless field of rest. You are held completely, infinitely, and quietly, floating alongside the calm of the universe itself. Effortless floating, timeless calm, floating alongside the calm of the universe itself, where even the sensation of floating becomes part of the stillness. Out in the cosmos, stars continue to shine without expectation. Planets follow gentle paths without concern, and galaxies drift in serene harmony. Nothing requires observation, nothing demands action. Everything simply exists in perfect, effortless balance. In the vast quiet between these stars, space holds an extraordinary patience. Even the tiniest cosmic dust moves slowly, as if time itself has softened. Your own awareness now follows this rhythm, drifting unhurried, weightless and calm. Light bends, curves, and spreads across unimaginable distances, never hurried, never harsh. Its journey is smooth and constant, echoing the gentle pulse of your breath, slow and even. The universe does not hurry. T does not question. It does not need your attention, and you too are free from pressure. Sleep carries you naturally as the cosmos carries itself. Even in regions of intense gravity, movement is smooth and controlled, not abrupt or jarring. This stability, quiet and consistent, mirrors the steady pulse of your heartbeat and the effortless rise and fall of your chest. Thoughts, if they arise at all, are soft and fleeting, passing lightly like distant comets drifting across the sky. There is no need to grasp them. They vanish as easily as they appear. And as your body, mind, and awareness settle even further, the universe envelops you in gentle, infinite calm, timeless, silent, and endlessly reassuring. Infinite night, gentle continuity, timeless, silent, and endlessly reassuring were. The vastness of the universe feels like a soft, protective embrace. Even the farthest galaxies, billions of light years away, move with steady grace, their paths shaped by invisible forces that guide without strain. There is no hurry here. There is no pressure. Everything flows naturally, and so do you. In the quiet spaces between stars, cosmic dust drifts slowly, almost imperceptibly held by the calm logic of the universe. This gentle motion is a reminder that rest is also a process, soft, subtle, and gradual. Your own body mirrors this cosmic rhythm, heartbeat steady, breath slow and even, muscles relaxed beyond thought, every part of you aligned with effortless peace. Even light, traveling for billions of years, reaches its destination without struggle. It flows, it arrives, and it continues, mirroring the seamless movement of your mind into deeper sleep. Time here does not press or measure. Moments stretch into a continuous field of calm, allowing awareness to dissolve gently, without need or expectation. Every star, every planet, every drifting particle participates in this quiet, enduring order. And now, you too are part of this order, resting, held, and entirely untroubled. Thoughts, sensations, even the sense of self fade into this vast calm. There is nothing to follow, nothing to understand, nothing to do, only the peaceful continuation of night, endless, gentle, and safe. Deeper drift into universal quiet, endless, gentle, and safe, where every trace of tension has melted and awareness has become soft and weightless. Far beyond sight, entire star systems glide through space with silent precision. They follow paths determined not by urgency, but by the gentle pull of gravity and time. There is no need to hurry, no need to decide, only the quiet certainty of motion and harmony. Your own body mirrors this cosmic flow. Every breath ease and falls like distant waves across a calm, dark ocean. Muscles rest fully, bones sink comfortably, and every system in you slows to a natural, effortless rhythm. Even the tiniest atoms in distant nebulae drift slowly, following invisible forces with perfect patience. There is no chaos here, only calm persistence. This same calm has reached you, wrapping you in weightless, peaceful quiet. T travels vast distances without rush, bending and curving through space with a grace that requires no attention. Your mind now follows the same principle, drifting seamlessly into sleep, effortless and unmeasured. Time has no edges. Moments stretch into a smooth, endless continuum. Past and future no longer press, and only the present, the gentle now, remains. All around you, the universe continue. In this quiet harmony, stars shine, planets move, galaxies rotate, and you rest, entirely held in the same cosmic patience, drifting deeper still. Absolute stillness, cosmic embrace, drifting deeper still, completely enveloped by the calm, endless rhythm of the universe. Out in space, immense clouds of gas and dust float without urgency, slowly shaping future stars over millions of years. Here is no pressure, no rush, no expectation. Only quiet transformation, steady and gentle. Your own body now mirrors this natural pace, moving effortlessly into deeper rest. Even the vast emptiness between galaxies carries presence. It holds light, matter, and energy with perfect patience. Nothing is wasted, nothing is hurried, and you too are fully supported in this calm suspension. Planets F. Hollow smooth arcs around distant suns, their motion silent and unwavering. Nothing collides unexpectedly. Nothing is abrupt. Every orbit is a reminder of stability and harmony, qualities now mirrored in your deepening sleep. Light travels billions of years to reach the eyes of those who look, yet it never struggles, never tires. Your awareness follows the same effortless path, drifting seamlessly into unconscious rest. Time no longer measures anything. Past, present, and future dissolve into an uninterrupted, continuous calm. Every heartbeat, every breath, every cell is aligned with this gentle rhythm. Thoughts appear only briefly, like distant stars flickering at the edges of perception, then dissolve into nothing. There is no tension, there is no urgency. Only the universe and your own deep, weightless rest. Quiet, vast, and infinite. Endless night, weightless calm. Quiet, vast, and infinite, where the sensation of effort has completely disappeared, and rest has no edges or boundaries. Far beyond the reach of sight, galaxies drift gracefully, their countless stars moving in harmonious patterns. Nothing rushes, nothing struggles, everything exists. In gentle equilibrium, a slow, eternal rhythm that mirrors your own deepening stillness. Even the darkest regions of space hold subtle order. Particles float, energy spreads, and gravity maintains balance, all without effort or awareness. You are now moving with that same effortless calm, held in a weightless suspension of perfect peace. Light travels across billions of miles, bending around mass. Objects, arriving softly at its destination. Your awareness now follows a similar path, gliding gently into dreamless, uninterrupted rest. Time has softened completely. There is no sequence, no urgency, no expectation. Only the smooth, continuous flow of quiet, safe, unbroken night. Your body continues to sink further into comfort. Every muscle, every joint, every breath aligns with the univ. Earth's gentle rhythm. Sleep deepens naturally, without struggle or concern. Even the farthest stars, shining steadily across unimaginable distances, are reflections of this calm. They shine without need, they exist without pressure. And you too exist without demand, fully embraced by rest. Boundless rest, cosmic serenity. Fully embraced by rest, where sleep has become complete, seamless, and unbroken. Across the universe, stars rotate steadily, galaxies drift gently, and the tiniest cosmic dust glides through emptiness without haste. Every movement is smooth, patient, and balanced. There is no urgency, no noise, no distraction, only endless calm. Your body mirrors this cosmic serenity. Every breath rises and falls quietly. Every heartbeat pulses with soft, steady rhythm. Muscles are loose, joints relaxed, and the mind drifts weightlessly, fully surrendered to sleep. Even in regions of intense gravitational pull, motion is controlled, precise, and effortless. The universe maintains its order without force or strain, and you too are held in that same perfect order, floating in safety and ease. Light travels across unimaginable distances, never rushed, never faltering, reaching its destination in its own time. Your awareness follows the same flow, drifting further into restful stillness, unmeasured by time or thought. There is no past, no future, no task to complete, only the present, a quiet, boundless, untroubled now that stretches infinitely. All around, the universe continues silently, calmly, perfectly, and you rest within its infinite patience, weightless, safe, and deeply at peace. Eternal night, perfect rest, weightless, safe, and deeply at peace, where the universe and your sleep exist as one seamless, gentle presence. Stars continue to shine quietly. Galaxies rotate with effortless grace, and the vast stretches of space remain. Calm and still, nothing demands attention, nothing interrupts the flow. Everything moves in perfect harmony, and so do you. Even the faintest particles drift slowly, barely perceivable, yet each contributes to the quiet balance of all things. Your body mirrors this cosmic patience, completely relaxed. Every system aligned, every cell resting in harmony. Light travels unhurried across billions of miles, carrying no rush, no urgency, only gentle persistence. Your awareness moves in the same smooth, effortless rhythm, surrendering fully to the restorative power of sleep. Time, space, thought, and effort have dissolved. There is only the continuous unbroken now, a deep, infinite calm that requires nothing and asks nothing. You are cradled within this vast, eternal quiet, carried gently through. The night, completely supported, completely safe. Sleep continues naturally, endlessly, and perfectly, as the universe holds you in its patient, infinite embrace, allowing rest, peace, and renewal to fill every part of you until the morning arrives softly, effortlessly, and without hurry. This concludes your journey through Sleepy Facts Universe, a gentle passage through cosmic calm designed to carry you into the deepest, most restorative sleep.